What's good, YouTube? Because of Coffee here. So, we got a request from Heidi for this one. This is Dragon Young Years, and it says NZ here, I believe. Dragon is a New Zealand band, so correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think we got some New Zealand in the house on the channel tonight. Very excited to check out another band for you guys. You guys recommend amazing music. We have awesome discussions through the lyrics of these songs. You guys already know. I go the whole 9 yards with busting all the lyrics down for you guys. I really enjoy talking about the topics inside the lyrics when it comes to music. There's so many important messages and conversations to be had when you really analyze a song and what it's actually about and everything like that. So if you're new here, go ahead, hit that subscribe for me. We talk about mental health, addiction, world issues, everything in between. Break down all the lyrics. Like I said, I think we got a music video for this one. I do believe so. So we will break that down as well, talk on that, and just discuss everything that's going on in these lyrics here. And I say this in every single video. If you struggle with mental health or addiction problems, please go get professional help. Settle into something better for yourself, inspire other people to do the same thing after you pulled yourself out of those problems. It's the least that you could do after you've pulled yourself out of those problems is to encourage people who also struggle with them to go do the same thing for themselves. It's something that I feel heavily obligated to do in my own recovery. That's why I get on here and talk with you guys the way that we do and try to have as open and blunt conversation about it as possible, because I think that raw honesty whenever we discuss the topics we do on here can really impact a lot of people and show them that they're not alone, and that's what it's all about on here. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Heidi, thank you for another request. We're going to get into this one for you. Because of coffee, a reaction video a day or two. Keep the doctor away. Fuck those apples. We got Dragon Young Years. Okay. Classic. Before any lyrics start here, I just want to say that this vibe is absolutely epic. This is so classic. This is one of my favorite styles of music right here, just because of how uplifting and bouncy it sounds. It's very cheerful, but it also has like an ambience behind it in the inside of the heavy drive that it has. I love how uplifting of a sound it has. It just makes you want to dance.
Broken cars, old guitars, waiting here for the time to pass.
Oh yeah.
Time takes its toll, and it took it fast.
Ah.
Secret meetings at the river's bend. Several days when I called you friend. Came a time we went separate ways.
Wow, this is brilliantly written. The storytelling is so beautiful. This is a classic story that you see in all kinds of movies and everything like that. They're telling it in song form right here. I love the vibe of the video, how it's just like chilling at the house, right? It's such a classic vibe, the graininess of the video, and just that the vocal tone is such a classic vocal tone from this era, specifically like late 80s to early 90s. You did get a lot of music and songs released that had this kind of vocal tone inside of them. I really, really like what they're doing with this so far. He said, broken cars, old guitars, waiting here for the time to pass. Time takes its toll and it took it fast. Man, broken cars, old guitars. That's a great way to start a song off. That's such a great first line. First lines are like a really important part of a song. It sets the tone for everything that's about to happen, right? Broken cars, old guitars is a wonderful first line. You could go anywhere from there waiting here for the time to pass. Time takes its toll and it took it fast. Secret meetings at the river's bend. Simple days when I called you friend. Came a time we went separate ways. It's about old friendships. The young years, right? Secret meetings at the river's bend. Saying going to that place that you're probably maybe not supposed to go, or you're just being sneaky and don't want to be seen with a person whenever you're younger. The shenanigans you get into in your younger years. The secret meetings at the river's bend is such a nice bar. I like that descriptor. Simple days when I called you friend, came a time we went separate ways. This is nicely written so far. I love the sound of the song as well. Heavy driving bass line. I like the bass line. Drums are very driving as well. This is a good song right here. I like this.
Days when I called you friend, came a time we went separate ways. Those were
Oh, nice mountains. Beautiful.
wings were drying in the sun. Now the winds up at our window feel so cold. Where are our young years?
This is one of my favorite songs we've ever had on the channel. This is so epic. This is just one of those, this is a classic right here. Heidi, you blessed us with a gem with this song right here. This is so beautifully done. I love the sound of this. This is one of those songs you could listen to 100 times while just cruising down the road. For real. You could just have this thing on repeat. It's a replayable song, man. He said, those were our young years. Our wings were drying in the sun. What a metaphor. Whew. Now the winter at our window feels so cold. Where are our young years? Man. Jeez. Just missing out the young years, right? As you grow older. I love nostalgic tracks like this because they, like, literally, songs like this serve the purpose of nostalgia in a very descriptive manner. And it's so beautiful. I love songs that throw you back to the old days of life, the way things were whenever you had less responsibility and whenever things weren't so, like, difficult or complicated sometimes, and you're just reflecting on the days that your biggest worry was secret meetings at a riverbend, right? Like, that is so beautifully written. Such a nostalgic track right here. This is beautifully done.
Yeah, but things seem better days. Boats in which we sailed away lie all rusted on rocky ground. And here we sit where the schooner lay, dreaming of a wind that'll make us sail, taking us far away. Do you remember how it was? We had the moon and time behind us. We used to take it out to
Yeah, I love the scenery. They are in such a beautiful area as well. Everything, wow. This verse is so amazingly written. Everything seemed better days, boats in which we sailed away lie all rusted on rocky ground. Man, he's saying the boats that we sailed away in are now rusted on rocky ground. He's saying we've been through some shit, but we made it to the other rocky ground, though. Here we sit with a schooner of ale, dreaming of a wind that'll make us sail. He's saying we're shipwrecked, right? On rocky ground. Just sipping on the ale. Because what else you gonna do when you're stuck, to be completely honest? I mean, right? Taking us far away. Do you remember how it was? We had the moon and tide behind us. We used to take it up. We used to take it out up to here. Ooh, we used to take it out up to here, he said. We had the moon and tide behind us. Wow. Sunday and the adventure's lost and the ship is wrecked. Now I'm sipping on ale. That's a beautiful way to describe life from a nostalgic perspective. Man, this is poetic. These lyrics are so poetic. Very well done right here. This is a well written song. Yeah. Wow. Man. This has a little bit of like Cure vibes as well. I have to throw that out there, like the specifically like the tempo structure of it with the changes and everything like that. It has a little bit of a Cure vibe. More happy. So more happy, right? You guys know what I mean. I like that they changed up the second chorus here and added more lyrics to it. It added depth to the second time around, and I like that. So those were our young years. Our wings were drying in the sun. Now the winter at our window feels so cold. Back in our young years, sometimes the good did not die young. Man, he flipped it. He flipped it and he said, also, let's look at the fact that sometimes those of us that were good did not manage to die young. We survived ourselves and the shipwrecks, right? Hey, that's optimism right there. I appreciate that sentiment. That's nice that they threw that in there. But then he flips it again to the somewhat nostalgic and slightly pessimistic perspective of now we live on memories alone of our young years, saying that's all we got now is our memories. So it's like it's like a little double meaning there, double-edged sword kind of lyric. I like that. I like lyrics that are like that. He's appreciating and representing both sides of the reality in the situation of growing older and reflecting on younger years. And I like the way he's approached it. It's very well done and represents all parts equally. I like that.
If we had the moon and tide behind us, we could still sail so far away. And time would pass, and things would change, and our memories won't fade away. Those were our young years. Our wings were flying in the sun. Now the winter and our window feels so cold. Back in our young years. Sometimes the good did not die young.
I love his bendo.
Now we live on memories alone. Those were our young years. You know we live it again. We could turn the tide and sail away back to our young years. Those were our young years.
Hell yeah. That was brilliantly written right there. I don't know what the last minute of this is. We're going to find out what the last minute of this is here after we cover these lyrics right here. So the rest of the lyrics for this were, if we had the moon and tide behind us, we could sail so far away, and time will pass and things will change. Our memories would fade away. Man, that is deep right there. Time will pass and things will change. Our memories will fade away. If we had the moon and tide behind us, he said. we could sail so far away. Those were our young years, our wings were drying in the sun, now the winter at our window feels so cold. Back in our young years, sometimes the good did not die young. Now we live on memories alone of our young years. Those were our young years. You know we live it all again. We could turn the tide and sail away back to our young years. Man, dang. If you look at the context of it, talking about meeting up with somebody specific at the beginning, it could also be saying we could throw it back to our young years and having a chance with each other in this time now as well. You could tie it in like that as well, with the context of the beginning, talking about a specific person, secret meetings at the river bend. You could tie that into a specific person and maybe wanting to give it a shot with them later on in life and everything like that as well, and take it back to the younger years, reminisce together and everything like that. There's a lot of ways that you could take it. It's very well done. This is a beautiful song. We're going to have to check out some more of these guys right here because I really, really enjoy this style. I liked this right here. Let's see what the last minute of this is. I think it's just playing itself out. I believe so. I believe that it's just playing itself out. I'm pretty sure that that's what it's doing there. So, this song right here is a really good one. We're going to have to check out some more of these guys. I really enjoy their style a whole lot. I think that they have a great style. They have a very ambient kind of approach, very classic sound, very uplifting sound. I like how catchy it is. The music video was very well done. I love the big field setting and then the house setting as well at the beginning. Very awesome music video right here. He had a cool feather in his hat. I liked the feather in the hat. That was a nice little add-on to the outfit there. This band is incredible. They sound amazing. Like I said, Heidi, thank you for putting me on to these guys. We're going to have to check out some more songs by them. I'm very interested to hear some of their other stuff inside of their catalog now that we have done this one. Dragon. Very excited to check out some more of these guys for you. So leave requests for them down in the description if you have them. Original video for this will be in the description. As always, subscribe to the artists we have on the channel. That's what we do this for. Get the music out into the world. We relate it to our own lives, discuss all the topics inside of it. It's a great way to spread some inspiration. Like I said, if you struggle with mental health or addiction, please go get professional help for those things that can be better for you. And there's a better life for you on the other side, and you can help other people out as well once you've pulled yourself into a better situation for your own self and your mental health, and you're not being destructive with vices and everything anymore. So keep that in mind. You can help other people as well. I love you guys so much. Thanks for all the support on everything. I'm Vakasa Kavi. A reaction video a day or two. Keep the doctor away. Fuck those apples. Leave a like for me, comment those suggestions, subscribe up this way. Bang the notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next ones. I love you so much. Thank you for everything. Have a blessed night. Peace.